please, I don't respect people's privacy. That's why I do the hot topic.
Puff told Hot 97,
Please, I don't respect people's right to privacy, which is why I do the Hot Topic. Puff informed HOT 97 if they didn't get rid of her, our first caress ever pondered how many famous individuals would have a beef with the queen of daytime talk programs. Wendy Williams has revealed everything, and boy, is the list long. From Tupac's fiery track to Method Man's fierce stand, we have the most juicy information on the celebrities who might wish Wendy wasn't quite so outspoken. Let's get started. Anonymous. You know I'm nosy. Welcome back to the Secret Life channel, everyone. Okay, let's get down to business and explore Wendy Williams' scandalous antics. Do you recall when Williams released those scandalous photos of Diddy that trended online? As if posting risky images wasn't enough, she once engaged in combat with a major music mogul's girl gang. Imagine the scene in the newspapers. Ablaze is just one of her many instances when she has been in the spotlight for the wrong reasons. Williams' life is riddled with drama and hot confrontations, including a brawl without security to break it up and flying K-anarchy ruling supreme. Since her entry into the entertainment world in 1986, I observed the occasion of full intensity but Sunday night. With her propensity for airing dirty laundry, one can't help but wonder how many celebrities have secretly wished for her to just zip it. The list might be long, but among the listers, Queen Bey and Jay-Z clearly aren't her fans. No celebrity it. Williams has been more than just a gossip reporter. She's been a storm in the teacup of many celebs, often bearing the secrets of the high and mighty of Hollywood. She's basked criticisms by Williams started as early as 2012 when she took jabs at her speaking style, because fortunately one of the TVs in our kitchen has closed captioning, so I'll be able to understand what she says as she knows Beyoncé can't. Over the years, she's had something to say about almost every aspect of Bey's life, from her relationship with Jay-Z to her album choices to that scathing remark about Bey's vocals. Wendy, Beyoncé really needs auto-tune, but it wasn't just one-sided. A close friend of Beyoncé once overheard her stating, Beyoncé thinks Wendy is getting the karma she deserves well with Williams, often dishing out she might have to take some too. You are. Beyoncé's camp has responded. Beyoncé sounds like she only completed 5th grade, and Bey hubby isn't the only one. Wendy's scathing remarks have caused Jay-Z to encounter them, and Williams has continued to make revelations and claims. In his 2001 song, A Million and One Questions remix, Jay-Z wasn't shy about mentioning that Wendy Williams had repeatedly hounded me for information about other celebrities. The drama with Beyoncé and Jay-Z was just the beginning for Wendy. Let's delve further into the whirlwind that is her continuing fight with none other than the hip-hop community. Wendy's inquisitive nature was less of a charming attribute and more of an irritating habit. Kingpin. Oh, the tales Wendy has regarding this music, including Scene P. Diddy juggernaut, recalls the Canton escapade photo of Wendy holding on to a photo from 3 decades ago that might cast doubt on the public's perception of Diddy's sexuality because she wanted to post a photo of him having his pants pulled down. Wendy then proceeded to release some of those compromising images of Diddy and Cancun, which hinted at a contentious incident. However, according to the grapevine, it initially started as a harmless mooning stunt, where he simply wanted to, as you might think. Diddy was not pleased with Wendy's daring revelations, and let's face it, if anyone has influence in the industry, it's him. In what appears to be retaliation, Diddy is said to have obtained Wendy's suspension from her coveted position at Hot 97. Although Diddy exercised his mogul muscles by ensuring Wendy remained off air until the end of her contract, Wendy, who isn't one to back down, restated her words about Diddy, emphasizing her trust in their authenticity, and her fierce resolve persisted despite this. As if this music industry power struggle wasn't tantalizing enough, Unbroken Puff warned HOT 97 that if they didn't get rid of her, they wouldn't receive any music from any of his friends. Now, on Wendy's show, she dropped another bombshell. She regaled her viewers with a story that sounded straight out of a Hollywood script. As Wendy tells it, once there was a music mogul who sent his all-girl group to confront me in front of the Wendy, was frank in disclosing that the ERB group as a whole, including Kima Raynor, was responsible. After the Pete Diddy controversy, it appears Wendy's love for the limelight was only cemented further. She reacted angrily to Keisha Spivey and Pamela Long, saying, "You know what I said was true. You all are broke, and you were living in projects, and that was that. Talk about stirring the pot." Tupac Shakur quickly found himself at the center of a rumor whirlwind. In 1993, Tupac was involved in a serious legal dispute. Wrangle, although his assistant vehemently denied it, Ayanna Jackson, a woman he met in New York, accused him and 3 others of assaulting her. Despite their denials, Tupac was given an 18-month sentence, though he only served a portion of it due to Sujin Knight's intervention, who paid a hefty $1.4 million bond. Wendy had her own, more spicily worded version, implying that Tupac may have had a negative experience. Another focus was Method Man, a prominent member of the Wu-Tang Clan and a force in the rap world. On her broadcast, Wendy made a shocking revelation about Method Man's wife Tamika's fight with breast cancer. The rap icon thought that was going too far, stressing that while he is fair game in the entertainment industry, his family's personal struggles are off-limits. "You can attack me any way you want to because I'm in the entertainment business, but you don't attack my family," he said, adding that "you don't attack my wife." And as if the plot weren't complicated enough, 2021 witnessed another twist. Wendy, who is notorious for spilling the beans, made a claim about an intimate meeting with Method Man in the 1990s. She claimed, "I smoked a tea with Method Man as I gave him a bath and it was a one-night stand. Tamika Smith did it, and I'd want to thank Wendy Williams for popularizing it on the internet because she didn't have to broadcast it on the radio." Tamika's long-held silence was broken, as she described years of Wendy's verbal attacks and her unhealthy fixation on the couple. It is clear that Wendy Williams' brand of celebrity commentary is polarizing. Her tendency to spill the beans, especially about matters as personal as health struggles or intimate encounters, has enraged power players in the industry. These were the most notable and sensational scandals, although there are several smaller-scale but no less contentious disputes. Oh, and speaking of Wendy's celebrity disputes, who could forget the fiery feud with Whitney Houston? Wendy, ever the provocateur, had been talking about Houston's alleged substance abuse on her radio show, which didn't sit well with the legendary singer when Houston called the show. What was supposed to be a standard interview turned into a verbal tennis match between Houston and Wendy, who was not one to hold back. "Unleashed, if this were back in the day in Newark, I'd meet you outside." Wendy's response was to